Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC, or Diagnostic Trouble Code B1237, indicates an issue with the passenger's air mix control motor circuit in the 2011 to 2017 Honda Odyssey. This specific code points to a short in the circuit, impacting the functionality of the vehicle's climate control system, particularly affecting the defrost features for the windshield. The air mix control motor is responsible for adjusting the mixture of hot and cold air that gets distributed throughout the cabin, ensuring passenger comfort in various weather conditions. If this component fails to operate correctly, it can lead to inadequate defrosting of the windshield, creating visibility issues when driving. The circuit associated with this motor is crucial, located in the dashboard area, facilitating interactions between the climate control unit and the motor itself. Proper diagnosis and repair are essential for optimal climate function to ensure safety and comfort in the vehicle. The passenger's air mix control motor is a fundamental component that regulates how hot or cold air mixes before it enters the cabin. Located within the dashboard, it is pivotal for controlling the temperature in the vehicle and ensuring proper defrosting functions for the windshield. Operating under signals from the climate control unit, it varies the airflow to achieve the desired cabin temperature. When there's a short in its circuit, indicated by DTC B1237, the motor may fail to respond correctly, affecting its operation. The failure to achieve the proper air temperature can result in compromised visibility during winter conditions, as defrosting effectively depends on this motor's functioning. Thus, understanding its role is key to troubleshooting this specific DTC. There are several potential causes for the triggering of DTC B1237. Primarily, a short circuit within the passenger's air mix control motor circuit could disrupt functionality, leading to operational failure. This can happen due to wear, corrosion, or damage to the wires over time. Additionally, the air mix control motor itself may be faulty, potentially due to internal mechanical failure or electrical issues, preventing it from adjusting airflow properly. Problems with connections, like loose wires or corrosion, may also cause communication errors between the climate control unit and the motor. It's critical to examine all these areas thoroughly to pinpoint the exact cause and ensure effective repairs. When DTC B1237 is triggered, several symptoms may arise that can alert the driver to an issue with the climate system. Most notably, the windshield may not defrost adequately, which can lead to visibility hazards while driving. This inadequate performance typically results from the air mix control motor not functioning as intended. Furthermore, passengers may experience inconsistent cabin temperatures, ranging from excessive cold or heat. The dashboard may also show the DTC indicator light, prompting the driver to seek diagnosis and repair. Recognizing these symptoms is essential for addressing potential safety concerns linked to the vehicle's defrosting capabilities. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B1237 is to clear the diagnostic trouble codes using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This diagnostic tool is specialized for Honda vehicles and allows technicians to read and clear codes effectively. Clearing the codes is essential to establish whether the issue is a persistent problem or an intermittent failure. After clearing, it is crucial to turn the ignition switch to the lock position, 0, and then back to the on position, I. This reset ensures that the climate control unit is initialized properly, allowing for accurate self-diagnostic functions. Following the resetting procedure, it becomes possible to perform further diagnostics, ensuring that all systems are responding appropriately before diving into more detailed checks. The second step requires performing a self-diagnostic function through either the HDS or directly from the climate control unit. This function allows the vehicle's systems to scan for existing error codes that may have triggered the initial DTC. Utilizing the HDS provides a comprehensive overview of the vehicle's circuits and can detect if any additional faults exist beyond DTC B1237. After conducting this diagnostic scan, it's imperative to check for the presence of the same DTC or other related codes that might indicate multiple issues. Recognizing whether DTC B1237 alone appears, or if other codes like B121D or B1234 are present, can significantly influence the next steps in the troubleshooting process, guiding the technician in addressing the root cause efficiently. In this step, you will check for any additional Diagnostic Trouble Codes, DTCs, following the results of the self-diagnostic function. If DTC B1237 appears alongside other codes, it may signify broader issues within the vehicle's climate system. For instance, if codes B121D or B1234 are present, they can indicate issues with components that directly interact with the passenger's air mix control motor. The technician must investigate these additional codes as they could complicate the scope of the repairs necessary. On the other hand, if no additional codes are found, it suggests that the problem may be more localized to the passenger's air mix control motor or its immediate circuits. Such determination is crucial for developing an effective repair strategy. Step 4 involves turning the ignition switch to the lock position, 0, before proceeding to test the passenger's air mix control motor's functionality. It's vital to ensure that the ignition is off to avoid any interference during testing. With the motor disconnected, a hands-on test can assess whether the air mix control motor operates correctly. This typically involves applying power directly to the motor while monitoring its response. An operational motor should smoothly adjust without irregular sounds or resistance. If through testing, the motor fails to respond correctly or operates erratically, it is likely faulty and requires replacement. Accurate diagnosis in this step is critical, since it directly influences whether the replacement or repair efforts will be required. In Step 5, the technician needs to disconnect the passenger's air mix control motor connector using its 7-pin 7P configuration. This disconnection is essential for isolating the motor from the circuit, allowing for an accurate assessment of the wiring and connections related to the climate control unit. Following this, it is necessary to disconnect the climate control unit's connector B, which consists of 16 pins. This step ensures that the diagnostic checks are performed correctly without any interference from the system. Ensuring proper disconnection helps prevent any accidental shorting of circuits, which could complicate ongoing diagnostics. Proper handling of these connectors is crucial to minimize the risk of damage and ensure effective troubleshooting. The sixth step involves checking for continuity between the climate control unit connector B's terminal number 5 and body ground. This continuity check is crucial as it ensures that there are no breaks within the wiring that could prevent proper signals from reaching the passenger's air mix control motor. A multimeter can be employed for this test, where a continuous beep or reading signifies a good connection. If there is continuity, this indicates that the wiring between the climate control unit and the air mix control motor is intact. However, if there is no continuity, it signals a possible short to body ground or other wiring issues that need immediate attention. Determining the condition of these connections is fundamental for resolving the DTC effectively. If continuity exists, the next phase of troubleshooting requires repairing any short to ground in the wire between the climate control unit and the passenger's air mix control motor. This situation typically arises from wearing insulation, wear and tear, or damage from moisture ingress, which can lead to significant electrical issues. Tightening, splicing, or replacing the damaged section of wire is crucial to restoring the overall functionality of the circuit. Ensuring that the repaired wire is insulated correctly is critical to prevent future shorts. Additionally, ensuring overall circuit integrity involves rerouting wires if necessary to avoid areas of known wear or risk where damage could occur again. Conducting this repair can significantly improve the health of the climate control system and eliminate DTC B1237. After completing repairs for DTC B1237, it is crucial to perform a final verification to ensure that all repairs have been executed correctly. Begin by carefully rechecking all connections related to the passenger's air mix control motor, as well as those to the climate control unit. Confirming that they are secure and free from corrosion or debris can prevent future issues. After verifying the connections, test the functionality of the passenger's air mix control motor to ensure it operates smoothly as required. Finally, activate the climate control system to assure that the defrost function works correctly, providing adequate airflow to the windshield. This comprehensive verification process confirms that the issue has been resolved and the vehicle is restored to a safe operating condition. To prevent future occurrences of DTC B1237, implementing regular preventive maintenance practices is essential. Regularly inspecting the wiring harness for any signs of wear, fraying, or damage can help catch potential issues early before they escalate. Maintaining clean connectors, free from corrosion, is crucial, as dirty connectors can lead to poor connectivity, affecting motor operations. Routine checks of the passenger's air mix control motor's functionality should be executed, focusing on its response to commands from the climate control unit. Understanding the vehicle's climate system can enhance the lifespan of these components. Engaging in these preventive methods can significantly reduce the likelihood of experiencing similar faults in the future. In conclusion, DTC B1237 indicates a critical malfunction related to the passenger's air mix control motor circuit, emphasizing the need for careful inspection and troubleshooting. The systematic approach begins with clearing codes, conducting self-diagnostics, and checking component functionalities. The identification of shorts or faulty components is key to rectifying the issue effectively. Moreover, regular preventive maintenance practices can greatly reduce the risk of recurring problems, ensuring optimal function of the vehicle's climate control system. Keeping the wiring intact, connectors clean, and performing routine checks will help maintain the functionality of the passenger's air mix control motor and the entire climate control system. Addressing DTC B1237 not only resolves immediate issues, but also enhances the overall safety and comfort of the Honda Odyssey. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!